Right on cue, we heard my sister's door slam open. She stormed downstairs with bloodshot eyes and unwashed hair. "You're going to ruin my chances," she screamed at Mom. "Every minute I waste is a minute someone else is studying." She grabbed a protein bar and went back upstairs. We heard the click of a new lock she'd installed on her door. Months after that incident, my sister finally submitted her Harvard application. I was relieved, thinking the madness would stop, but that's when I got a call that changed everything. "She collapsed," Mom's voice cracked through the phone. "The doctors say it's a coma. They found so many pills in her system." I drove home in a blur. At the hospital, my poor little sister looked like a stranger, skeletal, with machines beeping around her. Dad sat in the corner, aged 10 years. Mom held my sister's hand. "She kept saying she had to match your scores," Mom sobbed. "We tried to get her help, but she wouldn't stop. The doctors explained she'd been abusing Adderall and other stimulants for months." My sister finally woke up from the coma 3 weeks later. She survived, but the damage was done. Her hands trembled constantly now. She couldn't hold a pencil steady enough to write more than a few shaky words. Simple tasks like buttoning her shirt took multiple attempts. The girl who once memorized entire textbooks couldn't focus on a single paragraph anymore. Her attention would drift mid-sentence, eyes going vacant before snapping back with confusion. The anxiety attacks were the worst. They'd hit without warning, hyperventilating, clutching her chest, convinced she was failing some test that didn't exist. Mom had to hold her through each one, whispering that it was okay, that there were no more exams. The cruelest part was when her Harvard acceptance letter arrived at the psychiatric facility. The staff debated whether to show her. When they finally did, she smiled for the first time in months and asked when classes started. She didn't understand why everyone looked so sad. In her shaky handwriting, she wrote me a letter saying, "Getting better every day. Can't wait for us to be at Harvard together. Sisters forever, right?" I transferred out of Harvard after sophomore year. I couldn't walk through campus without thinking about what my promise had created.